I don't want to tussle. Feel free to fill me up with that below the belly button muscle, baby boys. That's all I'm saying.
Where were you going?
Don't worry about where I was going with that. Just know that I would out to not be shanked. What's up, guys, and welcome to episode 106 of Dropouts.
I think it's
106.
Is it 106?
You deserve...
No, I think it's 107.
I've never been wrong in my entire life, but I hear you. Let's look it up, man. Let's look it up.
Okay, I'm looking it up.
Okay. Hear me out. If you're wrong, I get to pants you in public.
No, please. I can't go through that again.
Ding dong in the wind. What's wrong with that? Hit the intro music. We'll figure it out after the intro.
Zach, you know that's a sensitive topic for me.
Just because you have a small wiener, Jared, doesn't mean that you're not still human.
No. Oh, fuck. It is 106.
Oof. Looks like that circumcision's about to be floating in the wind, baby boy.
No, because you know the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me was getting pantsed in elementary school in front of the entire school.
Run it back?
What do you mean?
No, run the story back again?
I got pantsed in elementary school?
No, I know. I need details.
Oh, you want to hear the story again?
Yeah, dude, we've done this 106 times, and you think I paid attention once, it's going to be the first time. Tell me the story. I'm going to put this in the back of my mind so I never forget.
I hate this. It was towards the end of the year in elementary school. We're all playing. We're having like a field day outside.
Oh,
and
the girls were having a field day after those pants came down, you know?
Well, no, I was not a cute like sixth grader. Okay, so.
But was the package cute?
No.
Oh.
The package? My package? My sixth grader package?
Okay, now you're making me out to look like
a pedophile?
Can never run for office if this comes out.
No, okay, so what happened was...
Maybe I can with these politicians. Anyway, go on.
No, so we were having a field day outside, and I remember this fucking kid, his name was Cameron.
I'm on his side so far.
He runs up to me, right?
Sprints.
And he pantses me in front of... He pantses me first, right? In front of everybody outside.
And what were you wearing under?
Not flattering underwear. Honestly, I'm pretty sure I was wearing Spider-Man.
When you were little and you had, would you turn your underwear around so you could see the characters on the front?
No.
My mom would buy me Pokemon underwear and all the characters would be on the back, so I turn them around so I could see them.
You know what I would do though? I would put my underwear on the outside of my pants and then run around the house and pretend that I was like Superman or Batman or whatever.
Yeah. You definitely deserve to be bullied. Keep going.
Anyway, so he pantses me, and if that's not embarrassing enough, as I'm like bending down to pull up my pants, right? Everybody's already staring and laughing. I pull them up, and as soon as I'm standing upright, throws a fucking ball at my face. I'm still wearing...
You think Cameron like plotted this? And you think at
mastermind.
Home, he like wrote it down. He's like, okay, I'm gonna this, check 1, check 2, check 3, and then he went to school and did it, or?
Oh, and he executed like a Navy fucking SEAL, okay? So then I stand up, throws a ball at my face, fucking knocks me out, breaks my glasses, and then I wake up.
You were out cold?
I wake up like in the nurse's office, and I was just like, oh God. With
this couldn't be more on brand for you.
Yeah.
It all started young. So you woke up and then you got knocked out.
Dude, he threw it hard. He played baseball at that point, and he was like a star pitcher, like already in the sixth grade.
What happened to Cameron after this?
I don't know. I remember I didn't keep up with him. He went to a different high school after us. Because my high school technically started in 7th grade, but he went to a different place. And I didn't keep up with him much, but I think he was like prepping by the end of like our senior year or whatever. He was already prepping to go into like the minor leagues or something, or play for college or something. I don't know.
Do you ever see him just on the pitcher mound making millions? Like, hey, that's the guy who hit
Dude,
me.
if I see him playing for like the Dodgers or the Yankees one day, I'm going to be
tell you what,
so mad.
You weren't a Dodger that day. He hit you square in the face, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
From that moment on, did you kind of know life was going to be a little tough for you? You weren't at the top of the food chain?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, I've known that since the 3rd grade.
I mean, there's sharks in this ocean, baby boy, and you might just be a guppy fish, and that's okay.
Okay, I'm not a guppy fish.
I hear you.
I'm like, I stand out a little bit, I feel like.
No, you stand out.
I stand out like Nemo had like the broken fin. That's the kind of standout that I have.
No, I think you have a more endearing quality that doesn't bode well for elementary school, middle school, or high school. But when you get into the later years of life and as an adult, these are qualities that women swoon after.
You know, that's something that my mom has always told me, because I would always...
She's like, it's going to be rough till you're about 24.
That's what she said. Yeah. She was like, because I would always come home and I was like, Mom, why did all the girls go for the bad guys? And she was like, Jared, they're gonna wish that they picked you first. But until then, it's gonna suck.
Your mom was right.
I heard that at least once a week.
Sky's the limit now. Now you're on a podcast that no one listens to. That's pretty cool.
Woo! That's exciting.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you?
I've told you this. I got called racist at a local Wendy's. Remember?
No.
Okay,
I would have
dude,
remembered you getting called a racist at a Wendy's.
It wasn't my fault. It was my grandpa's fault. He just got done watching a documentary on minorities in America.
Okay.
And for whatever reason, he never knew that they had it bad. He's just like, everybody's equal since I've been born. And I'm like, Grandpa?
That is so wrong.
Yeah. So he looked at the documentary and then he's like, I got to help. I got to fight for something. And which I commended him for. So he's in this progressive kick. He makes a t-shirt.
No.
Yep. On the front of the t-shirt, he puts African American, Native American, Mexican American, Asian American, and then a big X through all of it.
What?
On the
was he?
what? Okay, so you look at that shirt and be like, racist, right?
Big
okay,
racist.
Okay, and on the back it says, no, just all Americans. So he was saying, we're all just Americans. Stop labeling everyone.
Oh, so he was trying to say there's no difference because we're all... But that is the worst way to go about it.
So he actually makes this t-shirt. And then one day he gives me a call. Hey, Zach, do you want to come eat lunch with me? It was at a Wendy's. I show up. He's wearing the t-shirt. I told him not to wear the t-shirt ever. He still wore it. And guess what? It was cold that day. Guess who was wearing a jacket?
Him?
And guess what? You can't see if you're wearing a jacket.
The t-shirt.
The back of the shirt. So it just looks like
fuck.
It just looks like he hates all of the things on the front of his shirt.
I thought you were saying it was zipped up and it's like it was fine. And then he unzipped it.
And then a local family like just starts screaming at us like, leave Art, you're racist, leave Art down. And I'm like, Grandpa. And then finally, like I just ripped the jacket off of him. It didn't calm down the situation too much. I mean, it came to a little bit of an agreement. My grandpa ended up buying them lunch but dude, it was one of the most wild things that I couldn't believe he wore it out.
Oh my fucking God.
But at the end of the day, like he was trying to be progressive and I like really commend him for that. But that's,
I guess, but there's ways to go about that.
And when he was
that's not it.
When he was making the t-shirt, because he made it online in some mock-up first, some like website he found. First thing he's ever done on the internet, pretty much. He's like, and then it gets shipped there. And I'm like, he shows me the shirt. I'm like, Grandpa, this is why you can't wear it. And he's like, no, it's a message on the front that keeps people watching. And then on the back, that's when the message, like if I don't hit him hard with the front, then the message on the back doesn't hit as hard. And I'm like, but Grandpa, aren't you worried about,
someone hitting you hard?
Yeah. So I thought, I don't know. He's a wild guy. But I mean, he's down for the cause. He went about it the wrong way.
What's that meme? It's like he's wrong, but his heart's in the right place or whatever.
His heart was in the right place. So
oh my God, Grandpa Larry.
Other Grandpa.
That you know what? That
Robert.
makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to picture Larry doing this.
He wouldn't do that.
He wouldn't do that.
He doesn't know what a Google is. The other one at least can make a t-shirt on the internet, so he's moving faster than Grandpa from Mom's side. So
what the fuck?
Like that's a true story.
Did you ever watch that show Scared Straight growing up?
Apparently your parents didn't.
Oh, Zach,
what?
No.
You know I love them. It's a small joke.
I know. But did you ever watch that show growing up?
No, I would see clips though of young children being scared straight.
Well, that's what reminded me of it because I saw a clip of it on TikTok and it just brought back so many memories.
I feel like your parents would be the ones to send you there to like try to tough you up.
No.
Really?
They wouldn't send me to prison. They had the harsh punishments of their own.
Like what?
Well, do you remember when I made the flamethrower and I got suspended for that? Did I ever tell you the second half of that punishment?
No.
Well, so I got grounded.
I mean,
obviously.
Maybe you did, but again, I don't register anything you say because I don't value you as a human being. But keep going. I'm so sorry.
I mean, that adds up. So, so I got grounded, obviously, suspended, all that. But then the second half of the punishment was they gauzed my hands. So they're like, April came to me and she was like, put your hands in a fist. I was like, okay. And then she took gauze and wrapped them all around so that it was just like nubs at the end. And then she put a piece of paper and a pencil on my desk and like opened my laptop. And she was like, now I want you to do research on how dangerous making a flamethrower is and like what could have happened. And I want you to handwrite like a 2-page front and back paper.
I don't think you have to do much research.
I know, but she's just like, she wanted me to like struggle, doing this. But yeah, I legitimately had to hold the pencil with like my fist closed and like.
April did that?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, dude. She was
bold.
Yeah, she was a kick-ass like parent growing up. I did not like her for the longest time.
Was Julie disciplinary? Your other mom?
She was, but she is also kind of like me where she doesn't like conflict. And so, like, she would put me in my place, and like, I got spankings growing up. You know,
you did.
And
Show a clip. God, that's hot. Sorry for audio listeners that can't see that. It is hot though.
April doesn't mind conflict, and she really puts.
I can tell by the military haircut. She's she's down to do a spanking a child, and I'm not talking in a way that Jared from Subway would do it. You know what I mean?
Oh God, or you do it from the sound of this podcast. How this has started?
How many times? No, I'm not a pedophile. I'm gonna look down the barrel of the lens. I'm not a pedophile. I can't stutter because that means I might be. I'm not a pedophile.
I feel like the fact that you had to redo that kind of doesn't make it seem genuine.
If anyone would ever go to jail for being a pedophile, can we stop talking about being a pedophile?
But anyway, the Scared Straight clips got me thinking, how would you survive prison?
I'd be locked up and cocked up, I'll tell you that much. I am not a tough guy. The only way I'd survive is by being someone's boy toy. I'd be walking around holding people's pockets like, yes, daddy, is the only words I would know.
You'd be like Tracy Morgan in The Longest Yard.
Exactly. Yeah, I'd be handing out this booty like it's candy. Who dropped the soap? Me. Hey, boys, the hot sign is on. Come on in, if you know what I mean.
It's time to crispy this cream. Let's go.
Is your name Thomas? Because feel free to run a train through this tunnel. That's all I'm trying to say. Oh, I'm here to make friends. I'm scared of being shanked, Jared.
No.
I don't want to tussle. Feel free to fill me up with that below the belly button muscle, baby boys. That's all I'm saying.
Where are you going?
Don't worry about where I was going with that. Just know that I would hoe out to not be shanked.
I don't like how much you've thought about, like, put this much thought into this plan.
I plan on being in prison in my life is all I got to say.
Oh my fucking God.
I'm sorry for being so crass. But I would not survive prison is what I was trying to say.
I don't like how much thought you put into that.
Regardless, have you seen all the TikToks about the Minions movie?
How do you just move on from that?
That's just what my life is.
Yeah, I know. That's how your brain works. No, I haven't.
It's become like a frat thing. Like all the guys
thing?
all like the guys are going out together to go see the Minions movie. I saw this TikTok here. I'll show it to you. So this guy, it was like 100 something frat guys. I don't know if they're frat, but they looked frat. They all go and see the Minions. 120 tickets to see the Minions movie, and they're all like dressed in suits.
Shut the hell up.
It makes me kind of want to see it.
Honestly, I wasn't planning on seeing it. But
dude, the Minions movie, that's our childhood.
I've always kind of hated the Minions, but don't tell anyone.
What? Why?
I just always found them annoying. I love Gru. I love the first.
The Minions literally came to visit me the other day.
I thought they went to go visit Indiana.
I was there too. I mean,
I
didn't have to say that.
I didn't know you were there.
Yeah, I was there. I met a Minion. Do you want to see?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll send you. This is when I met a Minion. So it's a little awkward. I think I got catfished. This is my Tinder date. You know, love is not about looks. So we're pretty excited to have a good night together and maybe start a family if it goes right.
Thicc!
This is great.
Sorry, I only saw indie stories.
What's up with your
about
hatred for Minions? What have they ever done to you? They're just pure joy and happiness.
They haven't done anything, but I don't know. I love Despicable Me. I don't think I ever saw the second one.
What are the odds we stop this podcast right now and we go see the Minions movie and we come back and finish it?
1 through 10?
1, 2, 3, 7. Fuck! Let's go! Minions! All right, we'll be back. You're about to get a Minions review. For us, it'll be a couple hours. For you, it's right here. So,
Couple seconds, not even.
what a cinematic experience,
To say the least.
Well, that just took up about 2-3 hours of our day, huh?
Yeah, luckily it was the end of the day, so it doesn't feel like
I'm
time
exhausted.
wasted.
I ate way too much popcorn.
Why'd you get a large?
Well, because we shared a popcorn, Jared.
I know, but that was still a lot of popcorn.
I gave you the top popcorn, and then I had all the bottom, which is where all the like little kernels are.
Oh.
So I'm over there cracking my teeth just so you can have a good time. And you're welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
We're gonna say this. This is our movie review. If you're above 7 years old, you know, maybe see something else. But if
Yeah.
you're below 7,
Oh my God.
could this be a flick that you'll remember for the rest of your life?
Do we have a movie for you?
The end of the movie was the best part. You would have You would have thought we would have just seen
Remember the Titans.
an Oscar-worthy movie,
Rocky.
a generational type of movie, because at the end, the kids lose their ever-loving mind.
Not just the kids, the adults in the theater too.
You would have thought they just saw God. God came back and was like, you get into heaven and you get into heaven, you get into, because they stand up, they're cheering, they're clapping.
They're throwing their fists in the air.
It was kind of beautiful. I was like, I would love to feel emotion like this. So the entire movie, all the kids are laughing at like the minions and the jokes. And then there's just this one middle-aged man in his 40s, maybe early 50s, who's laughing just a little too hard. I don't know if he was trying to fit in with the youngsters to maybe steal one and take them home, but
He was sitting like across the theater from us, but his
it felt like
laugh
he was laughing right next to me.
was echoing through. And we saw it in the IMAX theater, which is the biggest theater there. And that was packed out it was Sunday at 9:00.
There are a lot of minion butts in this film.
Even Gru butt
There's a little bit of Gru butt, and every single time there was a butt, that guy,
howling.
he's like, those are supposed to be inside pants, not outside of them. So
He's having the time of his life.
as long as he doesn't get any of the other people's butts, I think he's good.
That movie's like very butt forward. Like,
It was very butt forward.
Did you even notice in that one scene when they were like pretending to be grandpa and grandson, the villain lands like face down, ass up, like just fully
I
provocative.
don't know who animated this, but every time they cracked up, that guy cracked up. Like, yeah, so that was an experience.
I think though, what I figured out in that movie why I've never connected with the minions, or I've never found like a true love for them, and it's because their humor is it's all like slapstick, you know, like
You don't have to explain minion humor to the general public. We got it.
Okay, but no, I was explaining like why. I found Gru really funny because he, like, you know, Steve Carell's hilarious.
I'm just still worried about the looks that we got walking in, like two fully grown adult males littered with children, but we're the only ones that didn't have kids with us.
Okay, that's true. I was gonna say,
if you're someone who goes into a movie theater without a kid for a kids movie, you're trying to leave with one. Been saying that my whole life. It's what my mom used to teach me. She said, look out for the weird ones. And today,
we were the weird ones.
Well, I wasn't. You might have been.
Wait.
I would have stopped you from stealing a kid so fast. Been a hero.
You're the one that's talking about stealing a kid this whole time.
Speaking of kids, can we talk about the dog that I have? Handsome, you guys might have heard of him, is my English bulldog puppy, about 5 months-ish old, I think. Today, he looks at me in the face. He backs up towards the wall, puts his butt on the wall, and poops.
No.
He poops into the wall.
And he's, how do you say, been having diarrhea lately?
Oh, but this was out of spite because recently I've told him not to bite my hands anymore. My word is off. And when he hears off, he knows he's not supposed to bite my hands anymore because it hurts Papa. So in retaliation, he goes, "Rawr, rawr." He backs up. He looks at the wall. He knows what he's doing. He puts his butt there. Soft serve. Right on the wall. Yeah. And he looked at me the whole time. He knew what he was doing.
Oh, God, that's about to make me sick, just like picturing
But
that.
what? There's nothing I could do. Checkmate on his part. You've won.
Yeah, and now you have to clean that up.
He knows. He knows for a fact he doesn't have opposable thumbs. He knew that. He's like, oh, you're going to be the guy reaching to the Clorox and wiping this off the wall.
And having to smell it the whole time.
Yeah.
He's like, that smell doesn't bother me. I'll eat that. I'll eat it right up, but I'm not gonna because you're going to clean it up.
And then right when he was done, I swear I saw him go like this. I saw him shrug with his shoulders. I saw him go, whatever. That's just the life I live. Hey, figure it out.
And I'll do it again.
Figure it out. That's what he did.
You got to love him, though.
You think when you raise someone, they wouldn't passive-aggressively poop on a wall to get back at you.
He's going through, like, you know, dog years is 7 years and whatever. He's going through his, like, terrible toddler phase right now, you know? He's not like the sweet baby puppy, you know, where he's just excited about the world and taking everything in.
When is pooping on a wall okay?
Well, it's never okay, but he
knows that.
And
he knows right from wrong.
That. He does, because we tell him, we've shown him where the outside is. We've shown him where to go potty. But
who did he learn that from?
I think that's
Did you teach it to him?
No.
You think he's just coming up with conniving concepts of pooping on a wall by himself?
I think so. I think he's got.
You think he's got a mind like that?
I think he's got a smidge of the evil in him. He could have been part of the villain, the Vicious Six, in the Minions movie.
He's a good boy normally, but today I
Honorary.
threw a couple bad boys at him. He didn't care. He said, "I'll poop on a wall again. I don't care." What are you gonna do? You're gonna clean it up, sir. And I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna chew on my bone.
Not a care in the world.
Not a care in the world. Hey guys, listen up. There's no one size fits all for hair care, for a hair care solution. Do you not understand this concept that I'm trying to drill into your head right now? A product that works wonders for curls might not be good for straight hair. How do you not know this? Listen up. Listen to me. My hair has waves in it. Sometimes I use a certain product. It's meant for straight hair. I never knew. And then my hair's in a disarray. It ruins my whole day. And one bad day and then another bad day could lead to a bad life. Do you want to have a bad life? No. So you should use Prose. Prose is the hair care solution for you because it's custom to your hair. It uses natural ingredients with proven results. Are you understanding the words that are coming out of my mouth right now? Prose customizes every hair care product for you, from shampoo to conditioner. So you get the perfect thing on your follicles. Listen up to this. First off, Prose has you take a test, a full consultation about what exactly is good for your hair. They ask about diet things, where you live, zip codes, because if you're in a dry place, you might need a little bit more moisture in your hair. You never know what goes on in this world until you tell Prose in the consultation what's going on, then you get the perfect product. Next, Prose analyzed all my answers and determined what unique blend of ingredients should be in every product of my custom routine. Together, Prose got all of my hair goals right. Me personally, I use their shampoo and conditioner every single day of my life, and it's changed my life for the better. I used to be down here, now I'm up here because of this hair care product. You better be listening. As a carbon neutral certified B Corp, Prose is an industry leader in clean and responsible beauty. All their ingredients are sustainably sourced, ethically gathered, and cruelty free. If you're not 100% positive Prose is the best hair care you've ever had, they will take the products back. No questions asked. Prose is the healthy hair regimen with your name all over it. Take your free in-depth hair consultation and get 15% off your first order today. Go to prose.com/dropouts. That's prose.com/dropouts for your free in-depth hair consultation and 15% off. Thank you, Prose, and back to the show.
Speaking of dogs, you know what that reminds me of? I wanted to bring this up last week, but we were talking about VidCon, but at the same time VidCon was happening was I love this. The ugliest dog competition.
The ugliest dog competition?
The ugliest dog competition.
Show me a couple pics from it.
So you know how there's that like one dog what is it? The Westminster dog competition? Is that what it's called?
So this is the ugly dog contest. Is it the ugliest dog wins?
Yeah, ugliest dog wins.
So we're going to scale it, every dog on a scale of 1 to 10 for ugliest. And then our combined scores at the end for whatever one is ugliest wins the ugliest dog for us.
Okay.
10 is ugliest, 1 is best looking.
So here is the first dog. Little pug.
Oh, he's not too ugly.
Little pug named China Sue.
That's a 2 on the ugly scale.
I love pugs personally. One of my favorite dogs.
That's an ugly 2. That's actually a cute dog.
With the tongue sticking
Get
out
out of this
everything.
competition.
Yeah, you thought
He's too cute.
honestly.
It's disgusting.
We'll both go 2 on that.
Okay. Oh wow, he copies me.
The next dog.
Oh, we're getting up there.
We're getting.
Zoom in on that face for me.
That's a rough face.
That's a.
It kind of looks like if you took a hair, like all the hair off of the dog's face.
Like a burn victim.
That's where I was going with it.
Yeah. It's like he's been charred in his life. I'm gonna go 6 though.
But the rest of the coat is not bad, honestly. So it's just the face.
I'm gonna go 6.
You're gonna go 6?
6 on ugly.
I was gonna go 5.
The more I look at him, the more cute I think he is. So we better move on quick.
This dog's name is Wild Thing.
Okay. Wild Thing. This thing is making my heart sing. What's up, Wild Thing? Oh, okay.
Here's a close up.
Again, on an ugly scale, I'm gonna go 5.
Really? You're gonna go lower for this one?
Lower on this one, because the tongue. I'm a big sucker for a tongue out dog. I mean, I think that's adorable.
It is pretty.
It's not
wholesome.
screaming ugly for me.
Okay. It's just screaming like old and
Yeah.
kind of decrepit.
Yeah. I mean, he's going to be 6 feet under soon. That's fine.
All right. So you're going 5.
Yeah.
I'm honestly, I was gonna go 6.
Okay. That's fine.
Here's the next one. This little guy.
Now that's ugly.
This crackhead of a dog.
Yeah. That thing hasn't seen a crack rock it doesn't like. I'm going to go with, that's a 7. That's an ugly 7.
And also, no offense to his owner, but you know that thing where it's
Yeah.
like dogs kind of take after their owners?
Yep.
They could be twins.
Oh, I think they were born from the same mammal. I think they shared a sack one day.
If a sewer rat had sex with a dog, that's what would come out.
Let's roll a clip. I went 7.
I think I'm also gonna go 7. That one's pretty. And here we go. The last dog.
Oh no!
His name is Mr.
That's
Happy
not a
Face.
dog. That's a gremlin. That's fine.
Someone fed him after midnight.
Who pulled that thing from a vat of acid?
Here's another picture of him walking.
Oh no.
His name is Mr. Happy Face.
Well, he's got the opposite of that, huh?
And here we go. Here's a close-up of him.
He looks like if my nutsack had a tongue. This guy.
Is quite possibly,
I mean,
the ugliest dog I've ever seen. You know how old he is? How old do you think he is?
1,000.
He's 17.
Yeah.
That's too old for a dog.
Hey, in human years, that's about 1,000. So he looks his age.
He's 119 in human years.
I wasn't far off.
So if you couldn't tell, this dog won.
That's a 9.
That's a 9. I was going to go 10. That is because that is quite.
So this dog won the competition?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And
First in show.
I was reading up on it. Apparently, he is like the reigning champ. He has been for several years now.
That looks like the type of girls that sneak out of Jared's bedroom in the morning. Yeesh. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean.
All I'm saying is you've been with that dog. You've been with the personification of that dog. Yeah,
that bad.
You've dogged down on.
Listen,
I don't need to listen because I saw it with my eyes, but I bet I bet you got a raised up third leg right now. Looking at the picture, let's move on.
Okay,
That's an ugly dog.
But yeah, so Mr. Happy Face, the 17-year-old, I don't even know what kind of dog that is because it's not a dog.
That's a fat bat without wings. That's what it looks like.
That's where COVID came from.
Oh,
that
yeah.
dog.
that's the bat soup.
But the winner, Janita Bentley, she got $1,500.
She got how much?
$1,500.
I'm about to take a bat to Hampton's face so we can compete next year. Kidding. But if he poops in that wall again, we might have some
Maybe.
domestic violence issues. Again, kidding. Peter, if you're watching, don't. What are you doing here? You got better things to do.
But yeah, I wanted to bring that up because I thought it was really funny that there's the ugliest dog competition. And then I was just like, let me check this out. And the first picture I see is this thing staring right at me.
Nutsack gremlin.
Like, look at it walking.
It looks like you remember Nazi zombies? like
the hounds in that game,
Yeah.
but just like way less intimidating.
this one is scarier.
It looks like it doesn't want to be alive.
It looks like it tried to die, but God was like, let's do another round. Like God keeps forgetting to pull him up to heaven. He's like, oh, I've just been busy, man. You mind just like sticking around another year? He's like, I just feel like I should have died. He's like, yeah, but I got, there's plagues going on, the whole coronavirus. Let's just stick it out for a couple more years.
And then you end up with that.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the ugliest dog competition.
So I heard you saw the Elvis movie.
I did see the Elvis movie.
I'm telling you,
Speaking
there
of
is
movies.
that Austin Butler chap. There is not one woman, not one woman
Nope.
on this earth who is not sliding off their seat, who's not snail mailing for that specimen.
And you know what? For good reason. I'll be honest.
You would,
I mean, I wouldn't do anything with him.
well, sounds like you would based on your
Well,
heavy breathing.
no, that's just me normally, and you know that.
That's what I'd say too if I, was just abruptly coming out.
I'm not. Anyway,
Is there something wrong with that?
there's not anything wrong with that. There is
Funny,
something
first
wrong.
podcast out of Pride Month, and you just don't seem to be an ally anymore.
No, I am an ally. I think
I
it's
gotcha.
it's worse to be a straight person.
It's
That's like. Anyway,
No.
He's a good-looking guy.
You got the shovel. Keep digging.
I'm not digging.
Okay.
No, he absolutely nailed that role as Elvis Presley.
I thought you were going to say could nail me, but
no, stop it. Stop.
I'm not the one getting flustered by him. Your cheeks are so red thinking about Austin Butler.
No, I'm not.
Is it Austin Butler?
No, I'm not getting flustered because of him. I'm getting flustered because you're making it seem like I want to fuck him.
Do you?
No.
Why not?
Anyway, killed it in that role. There were parts of that movie where I absolutely believed he was like Elvis.
Oh, he's not. Elvis died.
Thanks, Zach.
Well, I thought you didn't know.
Got that. But yeah, you could have I feel like he nailed the voice. And then honestly, did you see, I saw a clip.
But a hound dog.
Oh, I want to talk about that too. I saw a clip from I think it was 2020 or 2019 even, of him screen testing for the movie. And he's like in the pink suit and he's playing the guitar, but he's actually singing. And this dude is wildly talented. He's like he's like a young version of Jared Leto, you know, because Jared Leto has a band 30 Seconds to Mars, but yeah, he nails the accent. Is honestly great at singing. I was wondering if it was him singing in the movie. What? Stop insinuating.
I'm not insinuating. It's just like if you walked in the room, you would definitely delete your Grindr profile, which is not a big deal.
I don't have a Grindr profile. Anyway, I think he killed it. Everyone's shitting on Tom Hanks in that movie. They're saying it's like one of his worst roles that he's ever done. I actually thought he did a fairly decent job. Because everyone's just dogging on him about like the accent that he has for Colonel Tom Parker. But I feel like he might, because they're saying that he didn't actually sound like that or something. I don't know. I feel like that might have had something to do with the direction of the movie. Baz Luhrmann directed it. He also did like The Great Gatsby and Moulin Rouge and stuff like that, which are fantastic movies. But I feel like that sort of style didn't fit this one. I think the movie, I think Austin Butler killed it. I honestly think Tom Hanks did a really good job, but I wasn't blown away by...
But you wish you
no,
were by
Zach.
Austin Butler. What?
But I wasn't blown away by like the editing style and some of the direction in it. And also Baz Luhrmann has a thing, especially like you can see it really in the Great Gatsby, where he likes to incorporate very like contemporary music and like especially like hip hop and stuff, which doesn't really fit the vibe, especially when it's a period piece about one of like the most iconic musicians of all time. Like, I love Doja Cat. She's a fantastic artist, but when you're watching an Elvis movie and then all of a sudden one of her tracks comes in, it's kind of throws you for a hooper. I know there was some like uproar about Elvis. I mean, there has been probably like since he, first came on the scene that, a lot of his songs and a lot of his style was stolen from like African American culture. Like songs like Hound Dog and whatnot. And they kind of address that in this movie. Like they don't make it like a social justice point, but they show where he got the inspiration. Like a lot of the like big songs that he sang were actually covers, which I didn't know. Like Hound Dog is a cover.
I also did not know that.
Yeah.
I also don't know much about Elvis. I'm going to be honest with you.
It's okay.
If you told me to name 5 Elvis songs or my brains would be on this wall from a handgun, I would say Hound Dog.
Can't Help Falling in Love.
And then my brains would be on the wall.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So they do kind of cover that. Like they show scenes where he is witnessing like those songs being like sang for not for the first time, but he's hearing them for the first time. And then he's like, oh, I want to do a cover of that. Which for the time period, is kind of like he was very much accepting of, the African American culture and like going against the grain.
What's your opinion? Did he steal it a little bit?
He definitely stole it. Like he was definitely like appropriation, but it wasn't appropriation in like a malicious. There was no malicious intent with it. He genuinely liked the music and he's like, I want to sing that. But the last act of the movie was fantastic because Baz Luhrmann's style kind of like died down, and that's where like the real drama of the movie comes in, and it feels just like a singular drama piece, and that I really appreciated. I was like, this is what the movie should have been the entire time. But it was really cool seeing like the rise, of him. And then once he gets to the top, like him just kind of spiraling out of control. But yeah, I think it was a great movie. Definitely should go see. I wouldn't say it's like the greatest movie of all time, but just to see his performance.
I heard he's going to do him and Lil Pump. We're going to do a collab soon.
I would love to see that.
Gucci Gang 2 or something.
Gucci Gang 2.
I'm pretty excited about it. But besides that, how's your love life? Any girls?
Nope.
Just checking in, man.
Thanks for reminding me that I'm alone.
I want to pitch this idea out there.
Okay.
I don't know how we would do it yet, but I really think it'd be fun if we did a Dropouts Bachelor.
A Dropouts Bachelor?
Where I'm the host.
Okay.
I bring in some young of age women.
There you go.
I started out with young. I got to reel it back, huh?
Yeah, you do got to reel it back.
I don't mean it this way.
Yeah,
anyway,
but it's coming across that way.
Don't feed into it.
Okay, now you don't want me to feed into a joke. Okay, I see how it is.
So we get some, young, early 20s. Wait, what's your age range?
Early 20s is good.
Early 20s
I'm
to
early
what?
20s.
Late 20s?
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if we could get like a submission list.
Honestly, it could just be like a Google Docs or Google form.
But yeah, if you guys are in that age range or a little above, or as long as you're legal, obviously, DM me on Instagram with maybe like a little, why you would be a good fit for Jared. I just think it'd be fun if we did like a little dating show for you.
You know who we could get to help out with it? Our friend David Alvarez, because he does like a lot of content like that where, he has groups of people.
As long as we don't have like Austin Butler there to steal the show, because like you'd pick him immediately, right?
I thought you were going to say he would be there, like it would be a competition between us to get the girls.
Who do you think would win? Do you think you could get more girls than Austin Butler?
I feel like I might be able to get one.
One out of how many?
If there was like 8 people there, 8 girls.
You think you could take one from Austin Butler?
I think I could take one. There's got to be one.
Which one?
I don't know. I don't know who's there.
Hey, little mama. Okay, I'm going to be Austin Butler.
Shit, I already can't compete with that.
Hey, little mama. Did you see my movie Elvis? All right, now you talk to her.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm a star right now, baby. That's what I am.
I don't know.
Why don't you come back to my house?
I don't know what to say.
I ain't nothing but a hound dog.
What's your name?
Samantha.
That's nice to meet you. Where are you from?
I'm from Memphis.
Oh, that's cool. What brought you out here?
The Elvis premiere.
Okay. It's pretty cool. We got Austin Butler here. He seems like a cool guy.
Hey, how you doing?
And that's the part where she walks away from me and immediately goes to talk to him.
You 7 other girls want to come with me?
Yeah, we do. Please, Austin. Oh my gosh, can I touch your feet? Oh yeah.
And then they leave with him.
But there's one behind that doesn't want to be in an 8-some.
With Austin, they might. How was my accent based?
It was honestly pretty good.
I haven't seen the movie, nor do I really know what Elvis sounds like. So
he does have that accent.
Is it not a little weird that he can't drop the accent?
At this point, yeah.
Because if it was your friend, like if I did a movie where I played Elvis, and I came to hang out with you again after the movie, and I was just like, hey, Jared, you want to go down to the store and blah, 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 blah. And you'd be like, why are you talking like that?
Especially like months or maybe even a year after filming.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, I'm in character,
Like I get during filming because you don't want to lose the accent. I get that. That's fine. But afterwards, I would be trying my hardest to get away from that accent and get back to my normal self.
It's like, but you didn't have that accent your entire life. Yeah, but I filmed this movie for like a year and I had to use the accent every day. But what about like the 25, 30 years before the movie where you didn't have the accent once, you just forgot about?
No, it's very strange.
Like I went to the South, like South Georgia when I was 10 years old till 20s. And I didn't pick up a Southern accent. Hearing it every day, just being embodied in it, all I ever heard was Southern accents.
Yeah, and you were there till what, 19, 18?
You would have thought I would have picked it up.
Definitely.
I'm just saying this Austin thing, he's just trying to get more women.
Oh,
he's trying to take all 8.
100%.
He's hateful.
The hateful 8. He knows that makes him smoother than butter.
You said it, not me.
Oh my God.
Ooh, you said it, not me. We caught him in the act, didn't we, Stormtrooper? Yes, we did. Actually, guys, it's actually a clone trooper from the Clone Trooper movie. It's based on the helmet. We know, okay? You don't think I say it to get you guys riled up, huh? You don't think I know that that's a clone trooper? The second movie. That's what that's from. Actually, I don't know which one's the second movie, but people were very mad that I called it a stormtrooper.
How dare you?
How dare
you should
me.
know Star Wars lore better than that.
I know. I mean, guys. What's up, guys? Zach Justice here, and so is Jared Bailey. And you might be thinking to yourself, Zach, why did you just suddenly switch tones and are in this voice? Well, basically, I'm stalling because we don't know how to end the show, do we, Jared?
Nope.
And this is a little bit of behind the scenes. We debated talking about Corinna Kopf. I don't know how you say her name.
It's a hard last name. To pronounce.
The amount of money she's made on OnlyFans. But we thought that might be more interesting conversation when Indy's here because she could give us the girl's perspective of
What if we talk about it twice?
Well, we could talk about it twice.
We
could
the
do
guys'
anything.
We'll get the
This
guys.
is our podcast.
We'll get the boys' perspective, and then when Indy's back, we'll get her perspective.
I just think it's a little sad that if I shimmied out my dong if I took a couple pictures of it, no way I'm breaking anything close.
You'd be surprised.
You think really?
Do you remember when one of our roommates was
On OnlyFans?
on OnlyFans? He was getting a couple $100 like a week from that.
Should we start an OnlyFans?
Honestly.
What for a duo?
Oh my God,
Like
twice
we
the
put
money.
like our wieners in one of those like Chinese.
the Chinese finger traps.
Yeah, that'd be a great pick.
I'm
Who
sure-
would take the pictures? Indy, obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Would we pay her? No.
I was thinking we could compensate her
How?
5%.
I'm good with that.
In her contract, though, we're gonna bake in some promoting. She's got a lot of followers.
Definitely.
That's
She's
cute.
definitely got to do like a story with a link.
We can definitely steal her phone and then have the link in the bio and stuff. She'll never know. She doesn't check her socials.
David posted a video with Corinna showing the statements, the OnlyFans statements from February 20 or from June 2021 through February 2022.
How much just in that time frame?
It is jaw dropping. Just in 9 months, she has made $10.8 million.
Okay.
You know, because I've seen a couple videos of hers pop up, or she's like been in people's videos, and she's flying private all the time. She's got a Ferrari, nice house, everything.
Imagine flying private because you sold pics of your privates. Like that sounds like the life.
There's something kind of serendipitous about that, honestly, if you think about it. So $10.8 million in 9 months. So June 2021, I don't know when she started, but probably around here, June 2021, guess how much she made? This is her biggest month.
How much?
$2,364,334.07.
Okay. What do we got to do that? I've seen what I have.
We have to go.
Have you seen what you have? Is it worth $2.6 million in a month? Or 2.3, whatever it is.
Maybe like $200.
200 bucks. You think we get $200?
I think we can definitely get $200.
How much money, honestly, to take a nude photo for OnlyFans? Honestly.
That shit would get spread around.
Would it though?
Yeah. I mean,
You think that many people are like,
not
look at
by a
Jared's?
lot, but then later in life, hopefully when my career's doing well,
It could boost your career.
it
Could
could
be an album cover.
I could do like a Nirvana type thing, like
Yeah.
in the pool.
No, tell me the number.
I know I'm technically not worth it, but just for peace of mind, it
No,
would have to
be
be
honest.
like 100K, because I'm just not comfortable with that,
50K? No.
No,
$50,000.
because I got to think about the rest of my life.
Yeah, you are. That's why you're getting $50,000.
Yeah,
you
but-
can put all of that behind like a hit song that takes off, and then it's like this all came from this only. Like it's a great story.
I would have to have that hit song already in my back pocket.
Do you?
I'm sure I have one maybe, but I don't know for sure. I guess you never know for sure, but it's not like made and recorded yet. But I've got some good ideas.
So 50,000
in my little writing journal. What?
50,000.
No, 100,000.
75. Let's meet in the middle.
Oh, okay, that's tempting. I'm gonna stick to my guns though. 100,000.
80.
This is getting better.
80,000.
No taxes.
Stop asking questions.
I have to ask questions.
Whatever the government does. How is it no taxes? How are you not going to get taxed on that?
I'm just
IRS
wondering,
is listening.
Do I get 80,000 and then that gets taxed, or do I
You get $80,000. What happens after that is you're doing.
No, it's gotta be more than that.
How much?
100,000.
Oh, okay. How many subscribers do we? Oh wait, how many subscribers do we have?
143,000.
Okay.
So if everyone
Everyone
sends
sends-
a dollar, not even everyone. There's 43,000 of you that could not send in a dollar.
So if pretty much like almost 2/3 send $1, you would post a nude
Maybe.
Don't say maybe.
I would have to see that 100K in the bank.
All right, I might have to start a
GoFundMe.
GoFundMe.
My Venmo is.
No. We got to do this legally. I want people to see a counter.
Oh God.
This is gonna be good.
Anyway, after June, so July, she made almost 1.7. August 1.2. Like this is money already in 3 months.
Why haven't we had her on the podcast? Have we reached out?
Maybe. I don't know. But we should get her on the podcast. I want to talk about this. After that, 1 million. Like already, this is like enough money for the rest of your life if you use it right.
Tune in next week when Corinna Komp is here to talk about her pictures.
Well, I wouldn't promise
sell.
next week, but
Jared, just promise it for me.
okay. But next week, Corinna Kopf.
Are we gonna end this stupid podcast?
Well, don't call it stupid. I
Jared,
like this podcast.
I know you do, but when I call it stupid, people say no, it's not, and then
I know you like the
I'm
reverse
manipulating
ecology.
them.
Okay, that sounds horrible.
Oh, also, I'm thinking about starting a cult. So if you stay till the end, I'm thinking maybe a Discord. I don't know, but I'm gonna start a cult.
What's it called?
The Zach Justice Cult.
Very literal. Okay.
That's how we do things. We're thinkers.
All right.
I've been collecting resumes in my DMs of why you'd be good for the cult. So just let me know. I really want a strong cult. We're gonna do good things.
Good things.
Sometimes bad.
Oh, well,
We don't know. It's my cult. I'll decide.
just whatever you're feeling that day.
But yeah, again, let me know if you guys want to join the cult. And thank you so much for watching. My name's Zach Justice. Okay, and then Jared Bailey, who really cares, except for everyone.
Thank
Slipped
you.
the rug right from under you, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Again, kiss Jared if you see him in public, and we
No.
will Jared.
Sorry.
And we'll see you next time. Thank you guys so much for listening to this podcast. It really means a lot. And if you hate us, that's okay. You know, a lot of our family members feel the same way about us. Even in like middle school, Jared didn't. See you guys.